You're really being distracting. I asked you if you were going to be in this video with me, that you were going to be serious. Hello lovelies! Okay, now you say your thing. Hi, my name's Caspar and I. He's really nervous. Are you just happy to see me? It has been a while. I haven't done a video in ages. Okay, cool, I think we need to start the video.
Recently she was also on Twitter, if you guys have any problems, and you guys sent in some tweets, and we're gonna answer a few of them. Yeah,
and Caspar's gonna do them as seriously as possible, because we know that these are real issues, right? Mm-hmm. Let's get to this. Okay, Michaela D asks, how do I not procrastinate? How do I get better at my time management skills? Okay, I think I'm gonna answer this question because you weren't very good at school and time management and stuff, right?
No, that's correct.
I don't know, I liked to just kind of set myself goals and to also write lists of things to do in that week, and then every time you'd done something you could cross it out and it would be like, yes, that's done, let's move on to the next thing. But remember to take regular breaks because you don't want to burn out or anything. And yes, Caspar?
You shouldn't try and build Rome in a day. You need to have specific things to do that day, so don't leave everything until the last minute, and give yourself easy tasks in the beginning. Like I mean, I've started gym recently. I know you can't see because I'm still weak as fuck. You start slow, and then the more you do, the more you can do. It just works like that. Yeah. Vanessa says, how do I overcome my self-criticism and gain some confidence? I think comparing yourself to other people and trying to be perfect and looking at yourself in the mirror and not seeing perfection, I think that's where self-criticism comes from, and I think that you need to try and change that in some way. I mean, it's one thing to just say, oh, I'm gonna look at myself and feel better about myself. And it's another thing to actually feel that, and I think a way of achieving that feeling is just to do what you love to do and thrive at something. And you're definitely good at something. Everyone's good at something. Everyone's good at something. So if you can find that thing, you can truly know that you're worthy, because you are. Yeah. Advice for thinking before speaking. I don't believe you should think that much before speaking. I do understand that you're going to run into problems, but I believe that you can only grow from making mistakes. And you should be true to who you are. I think that's really true. I also think something that does help when you do have a bit of time to think before you speak, I think try to think it 3 times and then say it. This goes with acting on things as well, when you want to do something that you're not sure about, make sure you have a good think about 3 times. This one time I bought a laptop that I didn't even want or need, but I just, at the time, the salesman was, woman was really pretty. Impulsive speaking, impulsive behaviour, you can let it happen now and again, but it can't control your life, I guess. Sarah Kitty says, how can I get my YouTube channel to be noticed? I wish I knew the answer to that. How amazing would it be if there was like a button you could just press that said, get noticed? Yeah, it doesn't work like that. It's very lucky, very random. It's also different to when I started. I know, because YouTube is so big now that when you do start a channel, you're just like a drop in the ocean. The only trick really is to just continue, and if you really love what you're doing, I'm sure people will notice you. And even if you have like a few hundred people, that's pretty cool. Remember when I was starting out, you used to put up stickers around your university campus? Yeah, I did. Photos of Caspar being like, and I was like, go look at his channel, and he only had a few hundred, so... You can do things like that, I guess. You could have, maybe, why don't you start a lemonade stand, but instead of selling lemonade... People have to subscribe. Yeah. That's actually really cool. Thanks. Phoebe says, how can I stop being so shy around people I don't know? I kind of feel shy around people I don't know still. I mean, the trick is probably just to not care what other people think about you, because at the end of the day, they're probably just worrying about themselves. And ask questions. People love talking about themselves, so if you just ask them where they're from, people just love talking back to you, and that's a way that you'll be able to speak to strangers for sure. Right. What do you do when you think you like a boy, but you're not sure if he likes you back? Let's find out whether or not you actually like him. Yeah, for sure. You said think, and that doesn't sound too promising. But also, you might not have developed extreme feelings yet, and you kind of have a crush on him. So let's go with that. But how would a girl be able to tell if a guy maybe liked her back? Playing hard to get, if he's over enthusiastic around you, and if he like asks you how your day was. What if he ignores you though? He might be playing hard to get, but a lot of the time, if he's not a very cunning kind of person, then he might just not like you. Yeah, so you kind of have to know his personality then first as well. And you probably would because you like him, so. And remember, go for personality, not looks all the time. A YouTuber Edit says, what to do if you aren't confident with your skin. I had really bad skin. I also had really bad skin. But mine was terrible. I was like well, you had acne. Like, really bad. I think you just have to visit a doctor if you can. Don't always believe the fact that it's what you're eating that's wrong or what you're putting onto your face that's wrong. Sometimes it's just in your
hormone imbalance
and you need medication, or you just have to wait. But you also have to be careful not to scar.
Yeah, so if it is really bad and it's going on and on and on, then obviously see somebody. If it's just a pimple now and again, I'm telling you, exercise really helps.
Does it?
Yes, because it like kind of makes you look more radiant and stuff. And
I feel you.
I think that's really helpful. And then, you know, a bit of tea tree oil, I think that always helps dry it out a bit. But honestly, it's horrible. I really feel for you.
It sucks.
It really sucks. But you'll get through it. We all did, and you will too. Okay, so thank you so much for your questions, and thank you, Caspar. I really appreciate your honesty.
Oh, thanks, Leanne. Thank you for having me, and I appreciate you.
Okay, great. We'll be seeing you soon, and don't forget to subscribe. I never actually really say that, but it'd be great if you could do that. And yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye.